Good morning. It's the weekend, everybody. My name's Adam Helfman. Alongside of me today, the lovely Sarah Sells. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's happening?
Just another day in paradise. Look at that beautiful sun rising.
Oh, yeah, the sun is coming out. It's going to be a sunny day today, finally.
I hope so.
It's a bit chilly, though, right?
That's okay. As long as there's sun, that helps.
You'll take it, right?
Yeah, for
Get
sure.
that vitamin D in the D. So, Sarah, give me a little heads up here, or a little tip here. What's on your home improvement list today?
Home improvement list today. Nothing today, but this week there's a laundry list. Roof quotes, permits, all that good stuff.
All right, well, that's cool.
I need to start roughing in.
How's your horse?
Oh my gosh, he's amazing.
You like it? What's his name again?
River.
Sarah has a horse named River.
He's
anyone wants
he's
to know.
a 8-month-old stallion.
So for those of you who are listening to the show right now, I want to thank you for tuning in. My name's Adam Helfman. I'm a home improvement expert, fourth generation contractor, built and or remodeled over 10,000 homes.
Wow.
Yeah. And
growing.
and still, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And of course, we've got the lovely Sarah Sells, who tell everyone a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so where do I start?
Well,
Realtor extraordinaire, I think would be the the first one. So I'm a full-time realtor, and then my side hustles with Adam here, co-host and Hire It Done.
Hold on. I'm a side hustle.
Well,
My side hustle with Adam?
We're not full-time yet.
I'm full time.
Okay, well then we'll work towards that.
Side hustle. Hi, everyone. My name's Adam Huff, and I'm the side hustle for Sarah's house. Gee, that really made me feel good.
So then eventually we'll be full-time doing Hire It Done together. And then what else do I do? Flip houses. I am the...
You're a flipper or a flopper?
Oh, a flip for sure. Never a flop. I'm too much of a perfectionist, right?
Well, that's to be determined.
Yeah.
So let me tell you.
And then my new job,
What's that?
brand manager at the Equestrian Center.
Oh, my God.
I know.
Can you handle all the work?
Does it ever stop? Yeah. I mean,
Brand manager at the Equestrian Center?
yeah. LP Equestrian Center. You'll have to come check it out.
I'll try. So we have some good topics today. I want to give a little tease to the audience right now.
Yes.
So first of all, we're going to be talking about women inventors
Yep.
who changed home life forever. I didn't realize there's a lot of females who really did some good work in the home space where they've come up with products that like literally have changed the world. So we're going to talk about that.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I want to touch on design trends for 2021, which then transitions into the color trends, which we talked about earlier, Pantone and color of
It's
the
awful.
year, right?
Awful.
And if anybody has a question this morning, just text us 248-539-9797. We've got Sarah Sells and myself in
Yep.
studio. We'd love to hear your questions. It's always Shout Out Saturday for us, which means if you're a contractor and you want to shout out, we will definitely hope to hear from you. But we have some good content, like literally.
We do.
How about, I want to talk about insulating your home without opening up walls, because I got a question the other day about that, and it was interesting.
Oh, isn't that where they...
Injecting it, yeah.
Yeah, they drill the hole and then they inject that stuff that I love that looks like frosting.
You mean the foam?
Yeah.
Expanding foam?
Yeah.
Well, there's that. There's also cellulose. There's a few, but we're going to talk about that, Sarah. And there's also, I want to talk about 10 bad do-it-yourself habits that I want people who are DIYers to stop doing. Now, for everyone out there who knows me, like Greg Tittle from Tittle Brothers, he just told me to eat a donut.
He is, Greg. Actually, I bring them every week.
And then, well, of course. But here's the thing. Do-it-yourselfers. I'm not anti do-it-yourself. In fact, this show is a home improvement show, and we stay in the space of home improvement. Okay, Sarah?
Yeah.
The key here is we're not do-it-yourself, but we're not anti-do-it-yourself. Okay?
Absolutely.
And here's what I tell everyone. From the neck down,
You're not handy at all.
no, close. But from the neck down,
James is looking at me like, Sarah, you're just throwing him out there today.
so let me finish. From the neck down, I'm worth minimum wage, Sarah.
Okay. Got it.
From the chin up, a lot.
Glamour shots.
Right. From the chin up. The answer is 7 figures, okay? Remember that.
All right, got it.
So the point I'm making is I envy do-it-yourselfers. I could build my own deck. I could tile my own backsplash. I could do that.
But you don't like doing it.
I'm not good at it. I could do it if I slow down. I'm fast. My mind works boom, 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 boom. So the deal for me is I need to make sure that I don't, do it wrong. And so, it's like waterproofing. Why would I want to do my own waterproofing when I've got EverDry? You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
Because EverDry's in the house.
Well, I mean, not something like that, but I redid my wood floors. And that was, I redid them 3 times.
Oh, well, listen, we're going to talk about do-it-yourself disasters.
But I had fun doing it.
Oh, fun. Make it fun. Well, we'll figure that out. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, 10 women inventors.
I know, I can't wait to talk about this.
Home life forever. My name is Adam Helfman. I've got Sarah Sells in the co-pilot seat today. And this is the Hire It Done Radio Network.
That's right. So is anyone out there still rocking one of those old circular dial thermostat things? Or perhaps some even an older
Or you have to kick the furnace to go. I don't know, but hey, listen, you just come on and you want to get everything going. You get your hand in front of the old wood burner to check the time of day. Maybe you're still on a sundial. Can gauge temperatures.
That way, who knows? We're just kidding. But modern thermostats can make a huge difference in comfort and, my favorite thing, savings.
Yeah.
Our home improvement insider, Adam Helfman of Hire It Done, shows us which of these high-tech gadgets is right for your lifestyle.
A programmable thermostat can help you rake in the savings, but guess what? There's a hitch. You've got to actually pick one that you're going to use. According to a study, 90% of homeowners who have a programmable thermostat don't ever use it or even know how to use it. Let's find the right thermostat for your house. There are several types of programmable thermostats, each with its own distinctive scheduling style. The first one I recommend is a 7-day programmable thermostat. It's best for individuals or families with erratic schedules. Since this is the most flexible option, it lets you program a different heating and cooling schedule for each day of the week. Another thermostat you should consider is the 511 programmable thermostat. It has one heating and cooling schedule for the week, plus you can schedule a different heating and cooling plan for Saturday and Sunday. If budget is an issue and you still want to save money, I recommend the 1-week programmable thermostat. This allows you to set one heating and cooling plan that will be repeated daily for the entire week. If you're ready to supercharge your savings, I recommend you get a Wi-Fi thermostat. It connects to the internet in your house and allows you to control the temperature of your home wherever you're at around the world. The latest and greatest Wi-Fi thermostats have what they call a smart away mode. It uses the GPS locator in your phone to detect when you come and go, adjusting the temperature accordingly to save energy and maximize comfort. Another feature in your Wi-Fi thermostat is what we call the feels like temperature. Similar to the feels like temperature in a weather report, it takes into account temperature and humidity to make your home feel exactly like you want it. Another great feature of the Wi-Fi thermostat is the Allergen Defender. It monitors the air quality and the pollen levels of your local zip code and automatically turns the fan on to clean your home's air when the outdoor levels are high. Here's a tip. When setting your thermostat back, the Department of Energy says that you can save about 3% for every degree you set your thermostat back over an 8-hour time period.
This is cool stuff. Adam Helfman is here from HireItDone.com. It's good to have you back.
Always, yeah.
I didn't know my thermostat would know where I am before Susan does.
I know.
That's great.
They're smart.
Yeah.
It's they're called the Internet of Things today.
Right.
Today's thermostats are connected. So it's all Wi-Fi.
That's beautiful.
Part of your phone.
All right, so where do we start? Because there are a number of choices, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at this one right here. This is called the Nest Learning Thermostat. Okay, so it learns when you leave your house, when you come home, and it learns your lifestyle.
Okay.
This is from Verizon Wireless. You can get it there. And it's about $250, but it saves you money. The key, though, the key to this is programming it. Okay. It's like a modern-day VCR or VHS. Remember those?
Yeah.
You only use it to play or record.
Right.
Sure.
So you do have to take a little bit of time to set it up. But once you do, the savings roll right in.
Love it.
It makes sense. And if you want to push it in and then twist the temperature.
Look at this.
Welcome back. This is Hire It Done. My name's Adam Helfman with the lovely Sarah Sells in studio today.
Good
Sarah,
morning.
what's up?
I'm just
You
so
know what?
happy the sun is out.
It is what?
It is Salt Sales Saturday.
That's correct. And let's quickly let everyone know about that. Salt Sale Saturdays is at Beauchamp Water Treatment Solutions in Brighton. And now they're open in Waterford. And they're looking for more locations. This place is growing.
And they're
Every
fantastic.
Saturday.
They're awesome.
Legit good company.
Yeah.
So every Saturday you can get DuraCube regular at an unbelievably low $5.99 for a 40-pound bag. DuraCube Red Out for $6.99 a bag. And potassium chloride, which I call the good stuff, for $19.99 a bag. And if you want to get some bottled water at 5 gallons, it's only $2.99 for a 5-gallon filtered water, which is really good. And I don't know if you know this, but Sarah, we talked about this before. I put a reverse osmosis in my house for that with them. The water is so good. I didn't realize it till you buy bottled water after the fact and you try it and you're like, holy moly.
The taste is so different.
Right? So that's what happens. And if you want clean water, and by the way, water is the future. So literally everyone needs to know that. So Sarah, you've done renovation.
I have.
You've been successful.
Yeah, I think so.
And you've had some failures. Wait, didn't you say you did your floors 3 times?
Well,
doesn't sound like a win to me.
But I had fun doing it. I just know a smarter way of doing it next time. That's all.
I wasn't sure. I didn't know. Okay.
It was a lot of work.
It is. So females in home improvement, females in construction.
Yeah.
It's not a lot, but it's legit.
Right.
But I didn't realize, since you've joined the show, we wanted to try and get what I'll call a more feminine touch to home improvement.
Okay.
I want to talk, I want to be able to, address, not wear a dress, but address topics like paint colors, fabrics, design, fashion, and homes, things like that.
Yeah.
And
it's just nice to have a female point of view.
Depends on who you ask.
Everybody.
No, I'm kidding. Come on now. So I looked up and found some interesting information about women inventors who changed your home life.
Yeah.
So we shared this the other day. And what if your home, here's the deal. Imagine this, okay? Imagine your home with no refrigerator, central heating, security system, or Wi-Fi, right? So without these resourceful women inventors created these and other groundbreaking innovations. So we're going to shout out right now. By the way, if anyone has any comments or wants to shout out, we definitely want to hear from you. 248-539-9797. So there are women inventors who've actually invented a lot of great stuff for the home. So Sarah, let's go through this list.
2 of them are Sarah's too.
Right? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh, so this is Women's History Month.
It is.
Which is cool. So that's why we're doing this.
And Women's Day is March 8th.
Ooh. So what are we doing on March 8th? Are we partying? We going out?
Yeah, let's do brunch.
Okay. Alrighty then. So what's the first one you want to talk about?
Dishwasher.
So the dishwasher was invented by a lady.
Yep.
Josephine Cochran. Each time you relax on the couch while your dishwasher takes care of dinner's dirty work, we can thank her.
Yep.
How about that?
I love it.
So it used to be hand washing, and someone said, geez, oh, Pete, let's find a way to automate this.
Mm-hmm.
So she patented a design in 1886. I got to be honest. She Cochran's Crescent washing machine, she called it. And
Oh,
they
I
were-
like that.
They were bought out by KitchenAid,
Good for her.
right?
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of cool. Here's one that I don't know anything about. Sarah, you can take this.
Oh, the ironing board. That's the inventor, one of the Sarahs.
Correct.
So she was born into slavery in 1832 and escaped to Connecticut with her husband and children. And as a dressmaker, she developed a new improved version of the ironing board. Previously a simple wooden plank across 2 chair backs, she featured a narrower, curved surface that was padded and collapsible for easy storage. Though this awarded her a patent for her ironing board in 1892, making her one of the very first African-American women to receive one. More than 100 years later, her design is still the prototype for ironing boards we use today.
How about them apples?
I know, it's awesome.
So, literally one of the, and this is going to go towards the trends. Laundry rooms this year is a big project. Redoing your laundry, make it more efficient.
For more organization, more efficiency for sure.
So with that being said, in wall ironing boards, I put those in. You know, they're like flush mount in the wall and they fold out of the wall.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Those are cool. With a plug in them. That's the right way to do it. That's the cool way.
See, I guess. I mean, I really haven't ironed in a long time, but I feel like then you specifically have to go to that room to iron, right?
Well.
Yeah. I guess it's a mood point.
Yeah, you got to go to the room to iron. Yeah. It doesn't come out of the wall and you don't grab it and take it with you.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, is it just easier if you're in your walk-in closet?
Yeah.
You know, I guess you just put one there, right?
We could. There's a lot we could do. I could put them anywhere. Out of the ceiling if you want. We could put
I
swings
haven't seen
in.
them in new construction.
Okay, well, they're new construction.
I heard that.
What?
Nothing.
Oh. Okay, so we're done with the ironing board. Well, how about this? This is a good one I like. And this is for all the carpet cleaning and all the carpet companies. Scotch Guard was invented by Patsy O'Connell Sherman. So you ever heard of Scotch Guard?
Yeah, I just bought some for some couches.
Yep. So here's the thing. She was a lifetime advocate for women in science. Her name is Patsy O'Connell Sherman. Mm-hmm. She ignored her high school aptitude test where it said, we recommend you become a housewife. Instead, O'Connell earned degrees in chemistry and math before going to work for 3M in 1952. While at 3M, she had a sample of fluorochemical rubber she was developing and accidentally spilled on a coworker's shoe. After trying to remove it, Sherman realized the material could be used instead to repel water and stains. Scotch Guard was born. That's really cool.
That is cool.
So we're talking about women inventions in the home. If you have a question, text us 248-539-9797. Today is Shout Out Saturday, as we call you.
Yep.
Please let's hear more from Sarah and what she likes about the spray insulation.
Oh my god! Because
you like it like frosting.
Because it's like frosting, and I just love it. It's like fun for me to fill the gaps and the holes in my house. In fact, I got in trouble doing it, as I told you, because I bought the one that expanded too far. Is it the 3?
Low expanding. No, it's low expanding foam and then expanding foam.
Yeah.
And it hardens.
And I went nuts with it.
Oh yeah.
Like literally
Did
cutting.
you use it around their windows?
No,
Good.
it was between the gap in the floor and the floorboard.
Okay, so women have invented some really cool stuff.
Yeah.
We got to.
We do.
I would rather to be able to move the ironing board around the house to watch TV while doing a chore, while ironing. That was a good one. So you were saying I like moving the ironing board.
Yeah.
So the built-in ones you don't move, but this
Right.
So if you're going to watch TV, I guess it makes sense to be able to have a moving ironing board.
Yeah. No,
with
I
iron
agree.
stuff. Okay, so that's cool. This is my favorite one that was invented by a woman. The toilet tissue holder.
Oh, here we go.
But
Here we go. Adam's toilet talk. Get ready.
That's right. Toilet talk coming up next because we're going to take a quick break, okay?
Okay.
My name's Adam Huffman with Sarah Sells on the Hire It Done Radio Network.
Yeah. Well, the deep freeze this week not only takes a toll on people, it can take a toll on your pipes.
Yeah.
right?
Broken water pipes are not only a hassle, it's the repair and then the expense and the cleanup. Home improvement insider Adam Helfman of Hire It Done has simple steps that you can take now to avoid a mess later on.
Plumbing problems happen at the most inconvenient times. Today, we're going to learn about how to avoid plumbing disasters inside and outside your home. Let's start with this outside hose spigot. What we have here is a leaking outside hose bib, and today we've got Big John's Plumbing. He's going to install a frost-free spigot. This spigot prevents it from freezing and prevents the pipes from bursting. Here's a tip. If you have a regular hose bib or even a frost-free hose bib, add one of these insulated faucet covers for added insulation. Now that we're inside the house, let's start in the basement and take a look at this water heater. Over time, corrosion and sediment builds up inside the water tank. What I recommend you do is have a professional drain it once a year. Here's a simple task. If you're a do-it-yourselfer, go out and buy some insulating pipe wrap. Install this around all the exposed water lines inside your home. We're on the main level right now in a bathroom. If you have a house that has bathroom plumbing on an exterior wall, what I recommend you do is open up your cabinet doors and allow the warm air from the house to migrate into the cabinet. What that will do is prevent the plumbing from freezing. If you're planning a vacation or maybe just a quick weekend getaway, I recommend that you take any faucet that's on an exterior wall of your house and turn it to a slow drip. That way the water will never freeze. About the width of a pencil is how much water should be coming out of the faucet.
Adam Helfman of Hire It Done is here. More valuable ways to protect our pipes this winter. Thanks for being here, Adam.
Yeah, good to see you as always.
Always
You've got a
learn
lot
something.
of interesting stuff. One of them kind of high-tech, and then like the pipe wrap stuff we can do.
Yeah, so let's start over here.
Yeah.
So this is a frost-free hose bib. As you can tell, it looks like, sits on the outside of your house. However, the valve is all the way over here.
Oh.
So when it's in your house, the shutoff is inside.
Gotcha.
Allows so the pipe won't freeze.
Right.
Interesting.
Very easy installation for a professional
Yeah.
Okay.
to do like that. So everybody wants to do pipe wrap, okay? So this is just this is easy, do it yourself. Get it at a local hardware store. You just slide it on the pipes. And I brought today. In the past, a lot of homeowners go and get a plumber to do work for them, and he uses this red and blue pipe, and everyone's used to copper.
Right.
Well, this is the replacement for that.
Okay.
It's
Why?
called PEX, P-E-X. Well, it's a lot less expensive, but it's more durable.
Okay.
This can expand 10 times its own size.
Really? What is this
Before
made
it
out of?
freezes. It's
PEX?
a carbonate. Well, PEX is the brand.
Okay.
However, it's a polycarbonate
Okay.
or a PVC, and so easily, you just put your pipes around it,
Right.
and it'll prevent it from freezing.
Okay, so here's the cool thing, because I don't have this at my house, but I think it's so cool. Am I just picking up on this? This is the hot, and this is the cold.
Welcome back. This is Hire It Done. My name's Adam Helfman. So we're talking about inventions around the home
Yep,
from women.
that's right.
It's pretty good stuff. So the toilet tissue holder is one
Oh,
of the
God.
Mary Beatrice Davison Kenner. 1, 2, 3, 4 names. Mary Beatrice. It's like a Facebook name. Well, hey, her name was like Mary Davidson going in high school, right? But now she's on Facebook saying Mary Beatrice Davidson Kenner. Like, oy, too many names. Anyways, this lady holds 5 patents. More than any. Oh, here's another double shout out too. It's a good one. She holds 5 patents, more than any other African American woman to this date.
That's
She
amazing.
came from a family of inventors, including her grandfather, father, and sisters. She shared the 1982 patent for her innovative toilet tissue holder with her sister, Mildred Davidson. Okay, so let me ask you a question. Their design threads the free end of the roll through a mechanism to hold it apart from the remainder of the roll, making the tissue easier to grasp with one hand. Kenner's other notable patented inventions includes a wheelchair tray attachment and mounted back washer and massager. Ooh.
Oh, God.
So let me ask you a question, Sarah.
Yes.
Toilet paper over the top?
100%.
Or on the bottom? Under the bottom?
100%.
Really?
Yeah.
What is the right way to verbalize that? Toilet paper rolls, top or bottom? Underneath, over to the top? Or
Over.
Over or under?
Yeah, it has to be.
I don't know.
Really?
I just put it in. I mean, because here's the thing. I use wipes. And I have a toilet that doesn't even need toilet paper. Should we do a poll?
This.
Should we do a poll?
Yes. Let's do a poll right now.
Okay. Here,
Because
we
I
have
can tell you that like 99% of the people will say that the toilet paper has to go over, not under.
Okay, so
Because people are really particular about this.
248-539-9797. Text us whether the toilet paper goes over or under. Okay, that's our poll for this today's show, and we'll give the results at the end of the 8 o'clock hour. Okay.
Okay.
So I love the fact that a lady invented the toilet paper holder.
I mean, it makes sense.
Why does it make sense?
Because we're always looking for something that makes things easier.
Okay. Well, we're not going to argue on. I'm not for sure. No one's going to call me anything negative here, so we're not going to argue about that. So here's a good one for all the contractors out there and all the carpenters and all the macho men.
Okay.
So tell everyone what Sarah Tabitha Babbitt invented.
I know. Another Sarah. See, I told you. We're like unicorns, the Sarahs.
Really?
So she invented the circular saw, actually. She was originally part of the Massachusetts Shaker community, and she invented the first circular saw in 1813. But she did not patent her design because it was forbidden by her religion.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. And later in life, Sarah Tabitha Babbitt changed her name to Sarah Bobbitt. And she used that circular saw to cut other. She used it to cut other things. We probably ought to know, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so someone just texted in the toilet paper going under with a question mark. Are you a sociopath? It has to go over.
Exactly. I told you, like, people are so one way about this.
What are you talking about? Look at the one underneath. It says toilet paper goes under. Kevin from Ann Arbor.
No.
What do you mean, no?
It's
Text us 248-539.
I can't even explain it.
248-539-9797. Text us if you think the toilet paper should go over or under.
Over. I mean, it's
Whatever. You can decide all you want. We're going to have a poll coming up soon.
okay.
Dan Jan says over. Greg Grapsidis says over. Greg Tittle says both. Tittle brothers. Forget about the others. Okay, so what else is there? How about, oh, this is good. Now, Lillian Gilbreth. This is one I like. Lillian Gilbreth invented the foot pedal trash can. Mm-hmm. That's kind of cool, right? Mm-hmm. She was the mother of 12 children.
12.
And she was interested, obviously, in improving her daily household objects with ergonomic tweaks. One of her most enduring upgrades was the foot pedal trash can. So let me just tell you what the vision I have right now, Sarah. You ready?
Yeah.
So my vision is this. Here's a lady with 12 kids. She got a kid on each arm. Okay?
So she's like, how do I open up the trash can?
Yeah, so she sticks her foot out. Like I flush toilets with my feet sometimes. In public, if it's emergency. Well, come on. Well, that's another one we're going to fight over, flushing toilets with her feet. So she probably took her foot and kicked the thing open. She's like, there's got to be a way to do this.
Yeah.
So I got to give her a high five and a prop to that one. 248-539-9797. If you have a question Google can't answer, Sarah and I are talking about women inventions in the home.
Yep.
So the foot pedal trash can, I like that one. The circular saw was super cool. The dishwasher, that was unbelievable. Scotch guard, ironing boards, toilet paper holder. So good. There's so many good things women did. What would the world do without women?
I mean, it would be falling apart. Literally.
I'm like straddling a line today because like literally like the Karens are going to be on, marching soon. Okay, so here's the good one.
Which one?
Florence Parpart. Read, what did she invent?
Oh, the modern electric refrigerator. If you've ever heard of an older person called the fridge and ice box, there's a reason why. In the 1800s, perishable food was often stored in an insulated cabinet cooled by a large block of ice. I've got an interesting story about that. I almost purchased an ice house.
Really?
Yeah, in Forester on the lake. You need to replenish the ice every few days. That all changed with Florence's 1914 patent to the first modern electric refrigerator, revolutionizing how families conserve food.
Interesting. So I didn't realize that. My refrigerator's like got just bottled water and Diet Coke in it. So it's one of those things. Okay, so here's one that I like. Home security system. Frustrated at the slow response by the police in Queens, New York, Mary Van Britton Brown created the prototype of the modern home security system. Got to give her credit. She wired a motorized camera recording her home's entrance to a TV monitor, pioneering the first closed-circuit TV system, and included two-way microphone to communicate with visitors through the securely closed door. Well, this lady is definitely advanced. What year was this? 1969?
Yep.
Holy moly, I was a year old. That's right. Give you a little age validation there. Okay, so here's a good one. The patent of the toilet paper holder shows in the patent, the photo of it shows the toilet paper going over the top.
Of course it does.
No, so I'm going to say if the patent shows it, that's the right answer. Okay, so we've solved that issue. All hotels have it also rolling over, never under. That was Dan Jan. He was smart. Yeah. That was good. All right, well, I like that. 248-539-9797. It's Shout Out Saturday. If you're a contractor or essential worker or anything, you're listening to the show, text us, 248-539-9797. We'll give you a shout out.
That's right.
We've got, let's see who just, Scott, the Coca-Cola driver. He gets a shout out today. They want to see pictures of Sarah today. No, they got to tune into Facebook Live if they want to see that. So Sarah, what else do we have? This is another one. I can't believe how many women invented some great stuff.
I know.
The last two are biggies.
I mean, I'm not surprised. I don't know why you are, but gas central heating. That's Alice Parker.
Yeah. So what is gas central heating? Tell me about it.
She came up with this. She was another African-American inventor. She was awarded the patent for her natural gas furnace and central heating system in 1919. It was important to step away from polluting labor-intensive wood or coal furnaces towards the cleaner, safer heating systems we use today.
I wonder if she was married to the Lennox people. That's a great invention. I got to give her this one. Now, here's the one that I like, the nerdy me. I'm a nerd, as everyone knows. I have all the gadgets. I have some really...
You do have all the gadgets.
I'm a weirdo.
Well, you're very into tech, and I am not a techie person.
Okay, well, that's something to look at it. So, Hedy Lamarr. Does Hedy Lamarr sound familiar to you, that name?
No.
She was a Hollywood actress. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Well, Sarah, let me just say this. Do you remember the movie Blazing Saddles?
No.
You never saw the movie Blazing Saddles?
I should.
Oh, you are just like fired today. It's over, folks. Sarah Sells, my co-host, has not heard of the movie Blazing Saddles.
Well,
that's a firing offense.
No, it's
James,
not.
Paul, she's never seen Pale. She's straddling the line, right? She hasn't seen Blazing Saddles.
Oh my gosh, James has never even watched it either. So whatever.
Okay, let me just tell you one thing.
Wrong, yes, I have.
Yeah. See that here, Sarah. Let me just say this: you have homework because you need to watch Blazing Saddles. It may be one of the best movies ever.
Ever?
I'm going to tell you why. There's Gucci.
Oh God,
in the movie Saddles.
That cannot be the reason why.
No, I'll tell you, there's some great. Every time I watch the movie, something new. All right, we're going to take a quick break, folks. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, I'm going to tell you really cool things. One of them is do-it-yourself habits you need to stop. This is the Hire It Done Radio Network.
Today's market makeover madness is going to a whole new level, as in the basement. So for many homeowners, the basement is a place that kind of gets neglected.
Yeah, you may just use it for storage or just go down there when you're doing laundry, but home improvement insider Adam Helfman of Hire It Done shows us the right way to make your basement a lot more than just a big storage closet.
Homeowners are addicted to home improvement. There's not a room in the house that they don't want to remodel. But today, we're going to focus on the basement. Let's go turn a basement into a lower level. Follow me. Most homeowners' basements are not used to their full potential. Let's take a look at a typical basement. Here's what we have. It's got storage areas, mechanical, but it's basically unfinished. And if you want to go from this to something more like this, you need to follow these steps. When planning your basement remodeling project, it's important to find the right contractor to check your current conditions of your basement so that you'll have a smooth project. A good contractor, like Finish Basements Plus, is going to come to your house and fill out a basement inspection report. And the first item they look for is the existing bond insulation. This area is where your first floor sits on the basement wall. It's usually around grade level. Second item on the checklist is inspecting the condition of all the windows in the basement. Here we have an egress window. It's code to put one of these in. Let's take a look at how this works. In case of an emergency, you can escape out the window to safety. As we go down the list, the next thing we do is check the walls. We're checking for any wall cracks, any rod hole leaks, or any signs of water. Now that your basement's been inspected, it's time to get to the fun stuff, the design. When designing your basement, you need to prioritize the use of space. Some of the most popular basement finishing projects are a new kids' play area, a bar for entertaining, and a home theater. Lastly, because your basement finishing project is below grade, it's susceptible to high moisture conditions. That's why it's very crucial to pick the right materials for your project. And after that, it comes down to your budget, your style, and your creativity.
If anybody can do it, it's our Adam Helfman of Hire It Done, and he is here like you are every Thursday. So you mentioned the importance of choosing the right materials because of how damp basements can be. So let's talk about that.
You know, and the home improvement business has evolved. Okay, so the basement's really the last frontier.
Yeah.
And so at Hire It Done, we're happy and lucky that we have really good contractors that use cutting-edge materials. And this is proprietary to one of our contractors.
This stuff right here?
Yeah, it's Finish Basements Plus. And so like this product right here is a structural panel, okay? It's waterproof, mold-proof, mildew, resistant to any kind of bacteria growth. It has the 2x4s built into it. It gives you structure. It gives you a high insulating value. And there's little holes in it to put your electrical and to your plugs in. Easy to go.
Got you.
So that's
because
helpful.
mold is a really big concern. Any dampness in the basement is going to be a problem, right?
Well, yeah, of course. When you're below grade, the moisture content is always higher. So you want to have a humidified space, conditioned space, and you want it to be comfortable. So you want to, when you go to a basement, you don't want to feel like you're in a basement.
And there's been a big shift in materials, especially flooring. So you've got stuff that's solid vinyl, right?
Yeah, so this is a famous, we've talked about before, luxury vinyl tile. But this one basically has waterproofing abilities built into it. And so if there's ever a flood...
Welcome back. This is Hire It Done. My name's Adam Helfman. Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning.
I'm sorry. When you say flood, though,
I'm so excited.
Yep. So we were talking about Inventions by Women, which I thought was really cool. The last one was Hedy Lamarr. She was a Hollywood actress, but in the movie Blazing Saddles, it was a play on her.
That I need to watch.
So
I got it. I got it.
There was a character in the movie. Please let me finish. Hedy Lamarr. That was the name of the character in the movie, Hedy Lamarr. That's what made me think that. Okay.
Oh.
But you still have
to.
So
you didn't even know the actress.
Hedy Lamarr? No, it's from the 40s. Why don't you pay attention? Get off social media and stop worrying what everyone's saying and focus on the topic. I'm the only one who's allowed to be ADD. Okay.
I'm not ADD. I'm a multitasker. I do 20 things at once.
She's not.
Listen, I've been up since 3:30.
Yep.
Look at even the producers are like, "Yep, she is. Just deal with it, Adam. Deal with it."
Nope, I'm not dealing with it. It's my
Yes, you
my
are.
show, and I'm the boss, so that's how it rolls. Okay.
Dang.
Right?
Someone just got put in their place.
Shout out to Napa Know-How of Livonia.
Oh, can you do the jingle?
Napa Know-How. Dun, 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 right?
Yeah.
That's
it.
As long as there's paper on the roll, the point is moot. Scat, skessy.
No.
Saskatoon.
So I will switch it. They do this at one of my offices in St. Clair.
Yeah.
It drives me insane. And by the way, you know what else is a pet peeve of mine? They never change the roll. They let it go down to the cardboard. And then it's like they can't figure out how to take the roll off and change it. So I have to do it every single time. And I'll switch it. If it's going under, I switch it to over.
I hate when there's only cardboard there. Of course, for me, it doesn't matter. I am literally.
Oh,
I
God,
admit
stop. Here we go.
Here we go. So everyone out there, I carry my own wipes.
Okay.
Right? Mm-hmm. It's
if that's what you like, for sure, do it.
All the hardworking union contractors out there, shout out to them. Love that.
Absolutely.
So, by the way, today's shout out Saturday, 248-539-9797. If anyone has a question Google can't answer, or if you want to tell us who you are and give a little shout out for your contractor, we'd love to give you a little love today. So, what are some of the, let's talk design trends for 2021, Sarah. Okay.
Can we do another poll, please? Because this is driving me insane.
What's the poll?
The Pantone colors of the year are, well, I'm just going to say, you'll know my opinion, but I want to know what everybody thinks.
Okay, well, let's do Pantone at 8.
Okay, we'll do it in 12 minutes.
Yeah, so at the 8 o'clock hour, we're going to do Pantone colors, and we're going to talk about what the color of the year is, and we're going to argue over it, because you say they're no good.
They're absolutely horrific.
I got to be honest with you, I'm not so against it. I kind of like it.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, we'll fight later. We'll save your fight, save your energy for later, because I'm ready to blow. So, okay. So let's do design trends for 2021, because this is important. So if anyone's thinking about like updating their house or what's trending, and this will transition and segue into Pantone color of the year. Mm-hmm. So little things you can do around your house, Sarah, okay?
Yeah.
So why don't you go through the first one? Tell us what that first one is, and we'll discuss it.
So replacing smooth kitchen tiling with rustic ones. This has been a trend that I think started 2 years ago. And I think, well, firstly, I love it. I think it's creating more texture and depth in your rooms without, breaking the bank. So getting rid of, the smooth, just plain white subway tile and going for like a more like rustic looking one with like beveled edges or.
Okay. So, Pewabic. Have you heard of Pewabic?
Well, of course, but.
Well, that's a rough, rustic kind of old school.
Yeah. So now there's so many different tile makers that are making similar look of the Pewabic, rustic looking.
I always go with granite tops, and I always do granite all the way up, backsplash all the way up to the bottom.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, book matching and everything.
See, I hate that.
It's expensive.
But I don't, yeah.
You're not into that?
I'm not.
Well, you're entitled to your opinion.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, here's a good one, Sarah. Is it possible to be in love with someone you've never met?
Yeah, sure.
I have a couple celebrity crushes. Sarah, I like, what's her name? Jennifer Garner. I love her. I've never met her.
Really?
Yeah.
That doesn't seem like that would be your type.
She's not my type.
That's like a whole nother conversation.
My type conversation?
So number 2 is what I've been doing in all my houses, Adam.
Okay. And that is an industrial styling.
Yeah.
So tell me what your opinion or your definition of industrial styling is, Sarah, because I'm interested in that.
So for me, I'm thinking metal elements, wood elements, the higher ceilings, even, different neutral colors. To me, that screams industrial.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. So I'm with Sarah Sells in studio. We're talking about Design Trends 2021.
Yes.
And if you have a question this morning, text us 248-539-9797. If you're interested in checking and perusing and voyeuring us in studio, go to Facebook, 97.1 The Ticket. We're live.
Facebook
or
Live.
Hire It Done Live. All there. MK Installations, the finest siding company in Michigan, top of the line custom work. Nothing's out of our league. That's from Michael Cohen, wants a shout out. What up? That was interesting. So you got adopted industrial styling, which you like.
I love.
You like new backsplash. We kind of argue on what we think, right?
No, I mean, I think that.
Okay, so kitchen cabinets. Of the houses that you sold this year, in the last couple years, is it safe for me to assume, and tell me if I'm right or wrong, Sarah?
Okay.
Is it safe for me to assume that the kitchen cabinets that you have sold in houses, the
Yeah.
houses had in your houses that you sold, were they mostly all white?
Yes.
Shaker?
100%.
Okay. So here's what I want to say. Shakers, white, like Merillat used to be like the white cabinet, right? The Merillat Avia. It was like in the 80s. Just so you know, I'm like, this is how I'm dating myself. So here's the deal. So now, when you go forward, now you have the Shaker design white cabinet. Very, very popular. Everyone loves it.
Right.
But what's the new trend coming out? Is white going away? Do you think?
I mean, I think that we see more people using color.
Okay, so let me tell you what it is. The transition back from white cabinets to what we'll call light-toned woods, frosted maple, honey maple, maples, pines, oaks, but lighter colors of wood.
See, and I disagree. I do not see that happening with the cabinets. It's happening with the floors because that's what I did with my floors.
Oh, but so since you did them with your floors, oh
No.
boy, everyone stop. Sarah
That's
says
not what
this
I'm saying. I
buck
don't
the
think
trend, 'cause
I don't
Sarah
think the
says-
light tone woods are going in the cabinet direction. I think they're going in the accent and the floor direction.
Okay, so
In my opinion.
we're gonna change your name from Sarah Sells to Sarah Says.
Oh, I like that.
Because
Okay.
Sarah
I'm totally
says-
fine with that.
Yeah, Sarah Says. That's a segment of the show now. Coming up next, Sarah Says.
Definitely.
Oh,
No
you're gonna
brainer.
have to say something. So, let me give a shout out to Frank Evazai. He's a longtime friend of mine. He's right now listening to the show. He's a contractor.
Hi.
And Frank is spray foaming a house in Hamtramck.
Oh my
listening.
God, my favorite.
Right? Frosting. Is it frosting, Frank? Or are you spray foaming? Sarah thinks spray foam is frosting.
Look.
Oh, you know what we're going to do?
I
got a
feel
great
like it's
idea.
like when you do a gingerbread house.
Yeah?
No, I love it.
I have a great idea. We're going to do a gingerbread house in studio live on Facebook with spray foam insulation.
Let's do some kind of a full size one.
No, right in here. We can't mess it up.
No, we'll get a cardboard kid's house and do it with spray foam. You guys,
Okay, you
how
can
cool will that be?
I only have a 2-hour show. I don't have time to mess around with it.
We'll do it on our podcast.
Keith Kwasny, what up? Long-time brother.
That
So,
spray foam guy, he can come give me a quote. I think is he one of our Hire It Done?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't think lighter tone woods is the way to go for 2020? It's a trend.
Absolutely for the floor. And accents, it's amazing. I
Okay,
did
but
it
let
in
me
my
tell you why
cottage.
let me
It's
tell you-
incredible.
But that's flooring. I'm talking about well, it's okay. It's part of our trending. I get it. So I'll give it to you for that. But here's the thing. Everybody knows that you need to have foresight. You need to look into the future. You need to look and say, okay, if I'm going to do this now, how long is this trend going to last? That's the important part of this, Sarah.
So I try and do a more traditional,
Traditional what?
modern,
Look?
yeah, because something that's going to stay for a while, I try to not do the kitschy, trendy stuff.
Right. I gotcha. Which makes sense. Mm-hmm. I'll buy into that. So, all right, listen, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, I want to talk about bad do-it-yourself habits that people need to stop doing because I'm that guy. I don't
Yeah.
do anything myself. From the
I was
neck.
going to say.
That's right, folks. From the neck down, I'm worth minimum wage, so keep it locked in. We'll be right back. This is the Hire It Done Radio Network. We're back. This is Hire It Done. My name's Adam Helfman. We got Dan and Chris Paulson from Paulson's Audio and Video in studio. Welcome back, gentlemen.
Thank you. Good to be here.
So, it's holiday season. one of the best things I love is that you guys cater to the guy who just wants a TV hung and wants to just buy basic TV, but then you get the audio file, and the guy who wants the upscale, the hot, good stuff. And today you brought something in studio. Turntables are making a comeback, right?
Yeah, they really are.
It's like all the rage. Like I have a whole box of albums in the basement from when I was a kid. I have 8 tracks.
Oh, nice.
Right?
Absolutely.
Kiss.
There you
It
go.
was like one of my, Led Zeppelin. Mm-hmm. And then I got every rap album. As soon as 1984 started, it was over. I went completely rap.
You would get along with my wife. She loves rap.
I don't know. I'm old school, though. I'm like Run DMC, LL Cool J, Beastie Boys. And then I busted up next to Notorious B.I.G., Biggie Smalls, that kind of stuff. But I like G-Eazy too, so I guess you could get me all the way to modern.
You started with the OG stuff, though. So
Yeah, I'm OG. Yeah, great. NWA. So we have a turntable you brought. Can you, for the audience, if you want to go to Facebook Live, by the way, go on Hire It Done on Facebook, Paulson's on Facebook, like them both. We have a video right now that we're live in studio, and you can see this turntable that they brought. Dan, will you describe it for me?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have turntables from Sony, Macintosh, Denon, and then one of our more popular brands that's exceptionally popular out there right now is, depending who you ask, made by Project or Project. It's a debate out there, so maybe somebody can call in and tell us the right way, because I hear it every day a different way, at least of those two. But this is part of their debut Carbon line, which is extremely popular.
Super cool.
Oh, it's sexy.
Red,
They've got different colors. This is the red platter. You can get a clear. You can get black. You can get gloss white. They've got the different dust covers. You can soup it up with the tone arm and the case. And Bill's probably rolling his eyes at me right now. He's our audio specialist back at the store, because anyone that comes in and wants to understand turntables, see Bill.
goes to Bill.
That's who is our internal
So
specialist.
shout out to Bill. He's
Shout
the guy.
out to Bill. Trust me, he has
Bill
helped
likes
us.
Macintosh stuff too.
Yeah, he does. Anything audio is Bill. That's everything related to that. So him and Strat, the two of them, if there's something they can't answer, well, it probably doesn't really
There
exist.
isn't an
Yeah,
answer.
exactly. They've got it all. So, but we brought it with us because we've got turntables in stock, on display, in the store. Starting
Great
at,
Christmas gift.
yeah, Christmas gift. Come in today, 10 to 5. Buy it with you. Take it home with you. You can demo it out first, like you said. Try it before you buy it. And we've got them starting at $299. Great deals.
Now, let me ask a question, because I'm not expert at turntables. Can I put my old vinyl records on that one and scratch?
Oh, sure. If you put, do like I did.
He's like,
right?
Chris is giving
would
me the
scratch
eyes
all
already.
right.
It's a little cringy. It's a little cringy, but
Chris is like, dude, this
you
is a home
could.
improvement show. What's up?
He's burning some belts and have to replace those pretty regularly.
And scratch some vinyl,
Yeah.
literally, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay,
That's what I
listen.
used to
But we can
do.
keep you in belts and needle cartridges, no problem.
That's right.
So we can
That's
help you
right.
out.
Okay. Listen, I'm just asking, because when I see a turntable, the first thing I want to do is take my fingers on it and go, but
Well, you
that's
said the
just me.
Beastie Boys, right? So you're reliving those days.
Right? Hey, one of the best albums ever was Paul's Boutique, even though the original album was good. But I'm just, I like to put that in the gym and get all rocked out. Okay, so high-end home theater and next level stuff, Sonos.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't heard of Sonos, folks, you're going to need to. Paulson's is the leader in that. So can we talk about how you're partnering with them?
Yeah, so we've actually been the largest Sonos dealer in Metro Detroit for many, many years. We have all of their products on display. And it was about 6 months ago, I believe, we started talking with Sonos, and they said they wanted to bring their very first Sonos Experience Center to the United States. They actually have one in London, and we said, you know what, this is an awesome idea. We have a showroom. We have products. We sell a lot of your product. We love it. It's the best wireless music system out there.
So yeah,
period.
tell everyone, speak to everyone like they're in 6th grade.
Yeah.
Sonos, what is it?
Sonos. It's a product that allows you to stream music wirelessly in any room in your house.
Just music?
Just music.
Okay.
But the cool thing, let me phrase that. Hook it up to your television, so when you watch Netflix or your television shows, you can also enhance your TV sound. So I guess
So
I
it goes
shouldn't
through
say
everything.
just music. Correct. Absolutely. Video
Okay.
games, enhance that. Sonos makes a product for that. They call it the Play Bar. Pretty straightforward name, because anything you play will come out on this bar. But be it
Okay.
Netflix or Vudu, anything you watch on your television.
Okay, so here's the question. I used to remember the little plugs in the walls that said TV, CD, DVD, the buttons. We've evolved past that.
Yeah.
Is it all on a phone now? On an app?
It is. That's what's really slick about the Sonos product is they have a Sonos app. It's very intuitive. We can help clients set it up. We can show them in our showroom itself. They can take it home, do it themselves. That's what's great about this product. A lot of our clients still like us to kind of, get things up and running for them. But not only that, though, when you're using their television products like their Play Bar or their Beam, all of which we have, at our store, you can simply control it with the television remote or your Comcast remote control. So it's ultra simple for you to sit back and enjoy your television programs. And then the coolest part about it, flip over and start playing music for the holidays. You've got a party, whatever the case may be.
Well, that's the best part. Jamming music in the background. This time of year, everyone loves the holiday music, and so do I. I think that's an awesome thing. So someone can come to your showroom today, talk to you about the information, and then they can set up a time for them, you guys to come out and give an assessment, and they can plan this for next year.
Absolutely.
I love that.
Yeah.
And you're open from 10 to 5 today?
Yes. Correct.
Location is at 12 in Halstead.
Mm-hmm.
PaulsonsAV.com is the website. It's good stuff. So Internet of Things, smart home, convergence. You guys are leading in that. Is there a proper term? What should we call it? What should we lead the way with?
Well, the IoT or Internet of Things definitely seems to be what everyone's referring to, but just smart devices, right?
There's a lot of terms that are used for it, and there's a lot of different approaches that people take with it. I mean, it's tough. I mean, we call it ecosystem.
It's
as well,
fragmented, right?
There is, and
it's frustrating.
Yeah,
certainly got to be intimidating for a client, but that's why we do what we do, because we can explain it to them and make it right for them, not just what they think they want. Once again, help them guide it through this whole Internet of Things.
So that's what I was thinking. So if anyone gets for Christmas gifts, they got a Nest thermostat, they got a couple Hue lights, and they got a couple things, but they don't know how to integrate it all, and they want to do it on one app, and they want to make it better, Paulson's can help with that.
Absolutely.
So that's cool. So this time of year, what are the people buying? Mostly TVs, mostly, add-ons to that?
Televisions are very popular because people want to get things, you're hosting family, you want your house to look as best as it can, so sometimes that new big screens are way to go. Theater systems are very popular this time of year because if you haven't looked outside lately, it's getting colder, so everyone's going to stay inside, so they want to make that theater so the kids can come home and everyone knows where they're at, play their video games, watch their movie night, Friday night movie night with the family.
Netflix and chill.
Absolutely. Whatever floats your boat, we can help make that happen for you. But, stereo systems too.
The other thing that was kind of funny, just yesterday, we had a client who's already just addicted to controlled lighting. And so his mother came in and bought a half a dozen light switches for loads that he wanted to add into his lighting control system. And I go, "Are you buying this for a gift?" She's like, "Yeah, it's what he says he wants. He loves controlling his lights and all the things that he's been doing with the system you put in for him. So he'll be calling you once he gets these hooked up to have you guys program them and get them set up for us." So
that's kind of cool.
A gift can be a smart light switch.
Now, what about the people who got the Alexa and those things? You guys can integrate all that?
Certainly. That's the cool thing about the products that we work with is we're here to help integrate existing toys that you've got. So we're not going to tell you to buy everything new unless there's something that you want to do that.
Yeah, upgrade, do it right.
Right, exactly. But Alexa, Google Home, it can integrate with Smart Home. It can be the voice to control everything after that point.
So let's go back to IoT, Internet of Things. Everything's based around Wi-Fi.
Yes.
Okay. Now, what about the theory of, yes, you have Wi-Fi, but hardwire network?
Wire is best.
You
Still
agree?
optimal.
Yeah, so the experts say you hardwire it.
Yeah,
Correct.
10 times
Network
out of 10,
cabling?
wire it.
Is that Cat 5? What, is it the right Cat 5 network cabling or Cat 6? What is it?
There's Cat 5, Cat 6, Cat 6A, Cat 7, Cat 8.
Oh, so there's cat everywhere.
There's cats everywhere. Exactly. The internet is loaded with them, right? You watch all the videos.
So that's why they call you, because you guys will wire it up right. So in the side of your TV, you put a network cable in, and you got piped right in the internet.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Jacked right into it.
That's the best way to do it.
And you have to have a good wireless system as well, of course, because your phones, your laptops, devices like Alexa, those guys don't necessarily have a hard
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, everyone. It's the weekend. My name's Adam Helfman. This is the Hire It Done Radio Network. In the co-pilot chair this morning is the lovely Sarah Sells. Good morning.
Good morning.
What are you doing there?
I am just responding to emails.
Okay, well, we have a radio show instead that you should be focused on. So, it's but just for everyone out there, it's Shout Out Saturday. So text us 248-539-9797 if you're a contractor, you want a shout out, or if you're want a question that Google can't answer, you need a home improvement advice, we're here to help you. So let's go over the 10 bad do-it-yourself habits you need to stop doing immediately.
Okay.
Why? Do you want to do something else?
Yes, we need to see
what
about the Pantone colors, and we need to start that poll.
Oh, let's do that. All right, well, let's do. You want to do the Pantone colors before?
Yeah, so I want to hear what people think, what their thoughts are on the Pantone colors of the year this year, because I think they are horrific.
Okay, so
you don't mind them, right?
Well, hold on. Let's let the audience know what Pantone is, what we're talking about, so we can set this up, and then we can fight, because that's what you want to do. You're looking to fight, and we can have the audience decide who's going to win, right?
Yeah.
You're laughing because you know that's exactly what I'm talking about. And we're going to have the ticket text, and everyone's going to be able to answer it through ticket text, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so tell everyone what Pantone is and start getting this up, because this is your fight, and then I'll show you how to I'll squash you.
Oh, here we go. Thanks, James. So why don't you explain what Pantone is, and then I'll explain.
Okay, so Pantone is a brand.
Yep.
Where the guy invented the ability to match colors instantly. Mm-hmm. The guy's a bazillionaire, by the way. I wish I invented Pantone. So it's the Pantone colors. So Pantone comes out with the colors of the year.
Every year.
2021, they actually have 2 colors.
Yep.
And the colors they came up with was Ultimate Gray and then Illuminating.
Don't say what the colors are, though. Let them go look.
The color's called Illuminating. The other color is Ultimate Gray.
Yes.
So literally, let me think. What's Ultimate Gray? It's a gray.
Well, no kidding.
So Illuminating is a color also.
Yes.
You don't want me to tell people?
No, I want them to go look at it so they can see why I think it's so horrible.
Okay, so why don't we just tell them for right now, since they're driving and we want to distract people, or they're watching us on Facebook Live or something like that.
Right.
So does that make more sense? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, good. Why are you giggling? You're giggling
because
today.
You're like so passive aggressive today with your tone and comments.
Passive aggressive. Look at you calling names.
You're like ready to fight because you're losing the toilet paper battle again.
248-539-9797, and this is Hire It Done. My name's Adam Helfman. I've got Sarah Sells on the other half of the table here. We're about to get mud wrestling going. We're talking about color of the year from Pantone, and they came out with 2 colors.
Horrible.
It's called Ultimate Gray and Illuminating. Okay,
Yep.
so Ultimate Gray is a gray, and I like it, and Illuminating is almost a banana yellow.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Well, I kind of think that you can use these colors properly. I kind of like it. So if you think of this yellow, this is like an IKEA yellow. The yellow from IKEA, right?
Ugh.
You don't like it at all.
No, I think the gray is so outdone at this point. We've done gray for 10 years. We had such a horrible year, the past year, and the yellow, it's so banana yellow, bumblebee yellow. I can't, no. Even as an accent color, I think it's just way too much. And the gray is just so blah.
Just blonde? No, the gray's great. I like it. I think it's good. So I don't know why you are worried, but...
Oh, I'm not worried about it. I just don't like it.
Okay. Well, you're allowed your opinion. So is it going to affect the house if you're trying to sell a house?
Yeah, because how many people are going to paint over that nasty banana bumblebee yellow?
Okay. Well, I'm thinking I like it. So now what, Sarah?
I think it'll be perfect color in your Moto toilet room.
It's not my Moto toilet. It's my Kohler Numi toilet. So, anyways, let's talk about something that I wanted to talk about, since that was a bomb. Okay.
Yeah, let's go back to your topic. What would you like to
Okay.
talk about?
So back to the So Hire It Done is the home improvement radio show that teaches you, the homeowner, how to fix, repair, or remodel everything within the four corners of your lot.
Yeah.
We're not a do-it-yourself show. However, Sarah, we're not anti-do-it-yourself.
Right.
Okay. So with that being said, it's important that anyone who's a do-it-yourselfer, and you're the person that I'm a little envious of, because I'm not the guy who does it myself. I always hire it done. I always get someone to do it. I got a guy. That's my life.
Yeah.
My business. I got a guy.
Yeah.
But people who do it themselves should also know that there's a lot of danger and a lot of things you shouldn't do that are bad habits. Okay?
I've injured myself many times.
So the first one is using improper safety equipment or none whatsoever. Right?
Raise my hand.
Why, did you cut a finger off? You have 10 fingers and 10 toes?
I'm so guilty of not using safety equipment.
Answer the question. Answer the question.
I've almost done that. I've almost broken bones.
Do you have 10 fingers and 10 toes?
Today I do.
Okay, today. Just check in. So not using gloves, shoes, air protection, eyewear, things like that.
Yeah.
That's what people need to do. Like the proper glasses. You get a metal shaving in your eye, and you got to call Dr.
It's
Rez.
horrific.
Someone's got to call Dr. Rez. Going to take care of that. All right, listen.
Who's
We're going
that?
to take. It's a friend of mine who's a doctor, eye doctor.
Oh, okay.
Dr. Rez.
Okay.
Anyways, let's take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk about do-it-yourself bad habits that I think people should stop doing immediately. And if you have a question Google can't answer, text us 248-539-9797. This is the Hire It Done Radio Network.
Hey, when you've got a major home improvement project like a new roof and you need to hire a contractor, you may want to be sure that you're signing on with somebody you can trust who will do an excellent job at a fair price. But how can you feel confident about the contractor you hire? We've got a guy, Adam Helfman of HireItDone.com. He's coming along to explain how we can use a 10-point screening process to find the right contractor.
Roofing is the hottest home improvement project this year, and we get thousands of visitors every week to HireItDone.com that are requesting a new roof. And many homeowners always ask me, hey Adam, how do you find good roofers? Well, today we're going to share with you the criteria that are necessary for roofers to qualify for HireItDone.com. Let's go inside and take a look. We're at Rapid Roofing, and they're a pre-screened contractor for Hire It Done. We're going to show you the 10-point screening process that they had to pass in order to participate in Hire It Done. And what does that mean for you, the homeowner? You get the best roof and the best price. The first thing we look at in our screening process is contractor stability. And here's what that means. Valid license, insurance. We check for bankruptcies, we check for liens, judgments, and we do a credit review. With contractor stability comes experience, and that's our number 2 criteria. A contractor must be in business at least 3 years under the same name. And number 3, professional affiliations. Let me show you. All Hire It Done contractors are required to be certified by a shingle manufacturer. And as you can see, the employees here are all certified.
Every year our employees have to renew their certifications.
And our number 4 criteria is the Hire It Done Code of Ethics. And that says no high pressure sales. So that means you, the homeowner, can buy a roof when you're ready. So the next 2 criteria, number 5 and number 6, are professional references and homeowner references. Hire It Done calls both of them and verifies them for you. So we do all the homework. And number 7 is the on-site evaluation. Hire It Done actually comes out and visits an active job site. So the last 3 items are a written warranty, documented employee standards, and the ability to offer finance. And what we do is we assemble all this for you folks so that you end up getting a hassle-free home improvement.
With all that getting around, up on a roof, down in the building, we got Adam to show up here. He's got a very big giveaway to talk about in a minute, but first we've got a few questions.
Welcome back. This is Hire It Done. My name's Adam Helfman. In studio with Sarah Sells, who can't get off her phone. She keeps selfieing and texting and everything but home improvement.
Listen, I'm responding to our home improvement supporters.
Let's reset this. What were we just talking about?
Oh, God, the awful colors of the year for 2021.
And then we went to bad do-it-yourself habits. And so we're talking about do-it-yourself habits. And first one was improper safety equipment.
I'm so guilty of that. I'm the worst.
Yeah, well, we knew that. I mean, it's pretty
God,
simple.
okay. How do you know that? How can you tell?
Easily.
How?
Just from your mannerisms. The way you do things.
Because I always want to get everything done like so quickly.
Right.
Just like, screw it. I don't need...
So so Sarah and I are talking about projects that, or home improvement bad habits that do-it-yourselfers do. Okay.
Yeah.
So the second one is starting projects and not finishing them.
Oh.
Yeah, look at you're like her eyeballs almost popped out of her head. So we already know Sarah's probably got 19 projects because she already tried to correct me earlier. Says, "Oh, I can multitask."
Oh, I do have 19 projects going on, but I lived a renovation.
That never got done.
Correct.
It took forever.
Yeah.
Okay, well, most people have that, even the pros. Like
Wow.
the farmers' kids are the last to get fed.
I
But here's the
lost
thing.
my mind.
Home improvement projects can add a lot of value to your home, as you usually know, right?
Of course.
So leaving work unfinished can undo a lot of that, though. That's the problem, and all that effort. So literally commit yourself to finishing one at a time. Just say, all right, I'm not doing anything else until I finish this project.
Mm-hmm.
That's important, what you need to do, okay?
Yeah.
248-539-9797. Got a question for us for home improvement, one that Google can answer? Text us. Or if you want a shout out, we would love for you to text us so we can help you.
Yeah.
Is it dishonest if a contractor tries to sell you more of what you really don't need? What do you think of that?
I mean, yeah. I always...
How do you know what you don't need? What you my
I guess that's a subjective...
My jingle is what you don't know can hurt you.
Right.
So
That's a really subjective answer. You know, I mean...
You don't need R60. You can do R49.
Right, exactly.
But sometimes it's better. Sometimes less is more. It all depends on the individual situation.
Mm-hmm.
That's what someone just texted us, so we're know. Okay, so Sarah, we have unfinished projects for do-it-yourself bad habits. What else?
What else?
I'll tell you what else. Taking on too much or too complex of a project. Do-it-yourselfers. Oh, I can build an addition.
Yeah, this is true.
Hey, how about this? I've had some of the complaints I get from Hire It Done contractors about homeowners.
Yeah.
I'll give you one from painting. I've had homeowners say, come into Hire It Done, I need a painter to paint my house. Painters go out there and the homeowner meets the painter and the painter goes, okay, what can I tell you? What do you want to do? And the homeowner goes, I painted the walls, but I didn't want to paint the ceilings because I had vaulted ceilings. And so they hire the painter to do the vaulted ceilings.
But I mean, I can understand that.
Well,
I mean, most people don't have ladders that reach that.
what else impacts a complex project? Because here's what my issue is. HGTV, Bravo, all the
horrible.
channels. So they'll just say, "Oh, we're remodeling a bathroom today," and in 28 minutes the bathroom's done. And so all of a sudden the homeowner's perception is, "Oh, we can do that."
Yeah,
right.
For sure.
Not
it's the
happening.
same thing with the real estate shows on HGTV. Your offer gets accepted. You move in 22 days. Blah blah blah.
Here's another one. And this goes to painting because we've been talking painting.
Mm-hmm.
How about not priming your walls before you paint? Well, you're laughing. You probably did that.
Because I am the person who will go grab the paint and get a room painted, but I'm not a good finish painter. I'm really not. And I'm not good at remembering you need to prime first.
Okay, well, Sarah, I'm glad that you
Look, I can admit that.
No, listen, admitting is the first step in rehab. You got to admit there's a problem. Okay? So that's important. So not priming before, choosing the right paint primer kills, whatever it is. If you're going to change a wall that was painted red or yellow and you want to make it so it doesn't bleed through, you absolutely need to have the right primer. You understand that, right?
I get it.
Okay. Now, what else do you think there is? How about replacing something that could easily be fixed? What do I mean by that?
Yeah, I can see that.
So here's the thing. Doing easy home repairs instead of hiring it out or buying a replacement part can pay big dividends, right?
Yeah.
Before replacing kitchen cabinets or an old appliance, first see if there's a way it can be fixed.
So I agree with the cabinets 100%. If they're solid wood cabinets, refinish them, do new hardware, do new doors, just reuse the boxes.
Okay. Well,
why wouldn't you?
Well, it depends on what you're looking for. If you don't like the functionality of your kitchen, you want
of course, I get
things like that. So again, that's something that's subjective, but again, it works. Okay, here's back to painting, Sarah. This is probably another one you're going to laugh at, or you're going to say, "Oh, that's me."
I'm a bad painter. I can get it done, but I'm a bad painter.
Oh, well, there you go. At least you're honest.
Well, I'm the one who will get stuff done right away. It just might not look perfect.
So here's the thing: using only one coat of paint. So here's what I'm saying. When a painter gives you a price, you got to say it's am I getting one coat, two coat, three coats? Am I getting a primer and a coat? Are you spraying it on? Are you rolling it on? Are you back rolling it? Are you spraying and rolling?
Okay.
There's 1,000 questions. Most
I
people
didn't
don't
know that.
Right.
No.
But some high-end paints only require one coat. Did you know that? Like Sherwin-Williams, like Excelsior, I think it's called Excelsior, or whatever their top-end paint.
Isn't there Emerald?
Emerald, yeah, that's it, Emerald.
Yeah.
So is that really a one coater, or is it if it's installed properly or painted properly? That's the key.
So that means it's one coat after primer, correct?
Yes. Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the thing. You need to make sure. Now, here's one that I know for sure is a project deal killer or things do-it-yourselfers should never do.
What?
This is where you'll hire it done. Underestimating the project expenses. And this goes back to the HGTV misrepresents and fraudulently tells people, "Oh, yeah, they did it in 28 minutes, $1,500 budget." BS.
Well, especially now. I mean, the price of materials went up 600% in some cases.
It's horrendous. Mm-hmm. That's a big problem we're going to have this year.
Yeah.
So underestimating project expenses. Project budgets have a tendency to increase no matter what.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely, because there's so many unforeseen things that come up.
Yeah, so whether you're planning a room addition or fixing up your house, you enter a project with a comprehensive plan. That's the key with the right contractor. Now, what's the 4 dirty words of home improvement, Sarah?
Oh, gosh.
The 4 dirty words of home improvement. You love these words. I know you do. Yeah, you do.
Give me a clue. Play the Jeopardy song or something. Yeah.
The 4 dirty words of home improvement. 248-539-9797.
Someone has to know. Help me out here. Shout out.
All right, we're not going to give the 4 dirty words of home improvement until after the break, but I want you to know, and I want everyone who who listens to the show should know. Text me the 4 dirty words of home improvement. 248-539-9797. Obviously, we want to keep it PG because they are PG. But Sarah and I are talking about do-it-yourself trends that we want you to stop. But the 4 dirty words of home improvement are coming up right after the break.
Okay.
You know, it is the first week of summer, and that means air conditioning season, right?
But the last thing you want is for the cool air that the air conditioning creates inside to leak outside.
So we brought in the guy who's got all the solutions. How about proper insulation? It's not just for wintertime.
So our home improvement insider, Adam Helfman of HireItDone.com, shows why every home should have it.
Most people think about keeping your house warm in the wintertime by using insulation. Well, today we're going to talk about how to keep your house cool by using insulation. Here we have pink insulation. Most people think of this as the insulation that goes in your walls that keeps the heat from traveling outside. Well, guess what? When your air conditioning's on this time of year, this insulation also keeps the cool air in and the hot air out. Here's a 2x4 wall installation. Now, typically, if you don't have insulation in here, the cold air would run right out, even through the drywall. When you add insulation into a wall, you can stop the cold air from leaving, and you can save up to about a 20-degree difference by having insulation done in your walls properly. Many people don't even know if they have insulation in their walls or not. That's why you need to call a professional. Here's the new construction wall without the insulation. Now follow me over here. This wall has already had the insulation woven through the 2x4s, and this allows you to know that on the other side, if there's people talking, you're not going to hear them. You may have a house that is already finished. Well, guess what? There's plenty of places for you to add insulation to your existing home. First of all, basement remodeling. Many people are finishing their basements today, so you might want to put insulation in the walls or in the bond plate. That'll stop the heat loss in your basement, and it'll be for a more comfortable space. Another location is in your existing walls. Our professionals can drill a hole in the wall, pump the insulation all the way in the wall, and that'll stop the noise from coming through and save you energy. And the last thing and most popular thing for your house is blown-in insulation in your attic. That, done properly with proper ventilation, will save you a ton of money cooling your house as well as heating.
Really good advice as always. Adam Helfman is in the studio. How do you know if you're losing cool air out of your house?
So we typically think of insulation for the wintertime.
Right.
Okay, in the wintertime, insulation's keeping the heat in the house.
Right.
So conversely, in the summertime, you want to keep the cool air in. So we have a little demonstration set up today where we have this looks like the sun.
Okay.
Two types of insulation. The pink stuff that everyone's familiar with, and cellulose, which is the most modern and way more efficient. As you can see, it's 78 degrees on this one, and this is only 73.
Okay.
Wow.
So the other thing is when we have this, we have a fan built in here, and you can see this is air blowing up through here.
Through the insulation.
Right. So think of that cool air leaving your house.
Oh, wow.
So if you want to save energy in the summer, think about insulation, think about where you want to put it, and it keeps the cool air in, which then saves money.
So is it the density of this stuff falling all together? I mean, it's like putting sand, you know.
Right, it is the density as well.
Yeah.
And again, pink fiberglass, very popular and very efficient. However, this is so much more efficient, and this is recycled newspapers.
I was just going to ask you, it looks like recycled
very
material.
Green. So it wins both ways.
Good stuff.
Something else you talked about, and I should mention, Adam was nice enough, met me out at my parents' house. We were talking about a different kind of project. But the interesting thing is you were talking about ventilation, how important it is to have the soffits, the proper ventilation in the roof, because you can do all this stuff in the walls. You got to tackle this as a project for the house.
Well, if you don't have the proper ventilation, then your roof, it's supposed to last 20, 30 years. It'll last 8 years.
Wow.
And that's, you know, think of your house as a system.
Okay, so let's talk about using insulation for privacy, keeping whatever.
Welcome back. This is Hire It Done. My name's Adam Helfman.
Keep it quiet.
Okay, so
we got the lovely Sarah Sells.
Good morning.
So, Sarah, we were talking about bad habits do-it-yourselfers should stop doing. And we went through that topic, and then we got onto the topic of what are the 4 dirty words of home improvement. And somebody...
Does someone help us out?
Well, we got a few of them. I can do it. That's a good one. There's a plumbing one. There's ones I can't read. How about open wallet? Good morning, Adam, Sarah. 4 dirty words of home improvement. Yep. Dan and Austin got it. See that?
Awesome.
So did you read it?
I did.
So tell
I
everyone
get
what
it.
it is. Tell everyone what it is.
I guess I was thinking differently. We might as well.
Yes, because this is a home improvement show. This isn't a dirty, like, adult theme show.
Right.
And I don't know where your mind's going, but it's we
no,
might as well.
it wasn't even like that. It was, yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about that then. Do you understand why I said that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Here's the deal. When you're in a project, okay, let's just say a renovation project where you're doing a kitchen or a bath.
Yeah.
And your contractor that you hired says to you, okay, you need to go pick out tile for your backsplash. And you're like, oh my God, I got to get trendy backsplash, right? And they say, okay, we giving you a $4 a square foot allowance. And you're like, okay, and you have 60 square feet of backsplash. So 60 times 4 is 24. And add the 0, it's 240. So you have $240 of tile material allowance. So the builder says, hey, go to the tile shop, go to Virginia Tile, wherever.
Pick out what you want.
Go pick out your tile, and you go. And he goes, you have a $4 allowance. So you go to the tile shop, and they say, hey, how can we help you?
And then
you're
you
like,
buy nothing for $4.
well, there's a lot for $4, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah, but then out of the corner of your eye, you see the Pewabic style, something fancy. And it's $12 a foot on
You're like,
sale.
I love it.
$12 a foot on sale for $6 a foot. So what do you say, Sarah, when you see?
I'll take it.
You
I'll
say-
pay the difference.
You're like, oh my God, we might as well get with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where the dirty word comes in. We might as well. So now, what do?
You get it. You get what you like.
Okay, so now you got 60 square feet at $2 more a foot, right?
Yep.
So how much more did that cost you from the 240?
Well,
120.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I was going to say it's not costing more if that's what you like.
Well,
In the end,
the
it's
builder-
all,
Yes.
you know.
No, of course. But here's what I'm saying. So the builder said you have $4 and you spent $6. So you have to
Right,
pay the
so-
$2 difference.
Yeah.
So it's $120 more to get the tile backslash you want. Now the builder's like, hey, I'll put that in, no problem.
Right.
Okay, so now the builder says to you, oh, you've got to get flooring. And you want luxury vinyl tile. And he's like, I got $1.99, $2 a square foot allowance. And there's 4 styles in it for $189, $199.
And you want the more expensive one.
And then you find the $6 one.
You're like, I love it.
Right. So my whole point is, and for everyone out there listening, this is how the 4 dirty words of home improvement. We might as well get that. We might as well get this. We might as well do that.
Yeah.
And if you take a job or a project like a kitchen, and you do that 3 or 4 or 5 times during the project, Sarah, the next thing you know, you have $5,000 to $10,000 in extras.
That's true. I mean, that's happened with all my projects for sure.
So that's the problem that we have with this, what I call scope creep. 248-539-9797. If you have a question, a home improvement question that Google can't answer, we'd love to help you. If you want to talk to Sarah or I, and you have a question for us, you can text us. So we've been talking a little bit about paint colors this morning. Sarah, what do you think about paint colors in the bedroom? What do you think about that?
Lighter.
So let me just say that I found this information earlier. Bedroom paint colors that this place thinks are the best. Okay, it's
oh gosh.
right. So here's what I wrote. Let me read this from this article.
No.
When brainstorming bedroom colors, brainstorming bedroom colors, it can be easy to feel overwhelmed by the number of room painting ideas that are possible. Have you ever been on Pinterest, Sarah?
Yeah.
You have a Pinterest? I like Pinterest.
I haven't been on there in years.
Okay. I love it. So anyways, it's good for home improvement content. It's good for getting your finger on the pulse of what's going on in the industry. So maybe you should check it out. So here's the thing. If you want to feel serene in a bedroom, Sarah, what color should that be?
Well, it says lavender, but I disagree with everyone.
You don't like it. So they're claiming lavender. Shades of lavender and light lilac exude serenity while providing a vibrant yet understated color palette. You think so?
No.
I kind of like the smell of lavender.
I like the smell of lavender, but I don't like the color on the wall.
Okay, what's the next one?
I can't even read this because this is like my worst nightmare. Terracotta? Adam, that's like the color of like a dark pottery.
Well, read the description.
earthiness to a bedroom and blends well with green and dark furniture. Ugh.
Does anyone out there not like terracotta for a wall color in a bedroom?
Who does?
So I want the one that I want. Is there a color on here, Sarah, that cuts an anxiety? Do you know?
I would probably go with the calming colors of like light blues, light greens.
Okay, yeah. So my favorite color is green, by the way. Did you know that?
No.
But if you want a calming color, it's slate blue. And this is what it says. Blue is associated with clear skies and sunny days, evoking happiness and the serenity in a room. I kind of like that.
See, slate blue is so dark to me.
Really?
Yeah. Like a really light, like a light seafoamy blue, green. You know, like when you go to the spa.
Right.
I know you like to go to the spa.
I love going to the spa.
Right. So very light, beachy. Like these colors all freak me out. These are all giving me anxiety. I don't even want to read these. These are such bad advice. Purple, mustard yellow. What?
You're mustard yellow.
I am not.
You're not?
I do like mustard and ketchup, but that's another.
Why do you say that?
Like I love mustard and ketchup on hamburgers, hot dogs.
Ketchup
when
on a hot dog?
we talk about mustard, when the word mustard comes up, I think of food. I mean, I like to eat 82 times a day.
What do you think my thoughts about food are?
Well, I know you love food too.
Okay, so if you want an airy look, you use the color cream. Creamy colors pair well with light wood furniture and flooring, giving the room an airy feel. How about that, Sarah?
Cream? Yeah, I mean, creams, whites, light neutrals. I like dark neutrals, and I do think that that's a trend that they don't talk about. Dark neutrals are where it's at. The navy blues, like a dark emerald green.
What's your favorite color, Sarah?
I feel like it may be blue.
Blue's your favorite color?
I think so.
Oh, okay. I don't mind that. I like blue.
Yeah. For a house, I think navy blue is my favorite color in a house.
Yeah. Audrey doesn't like terracotta on a wall. She says it's very dated. It makes it look like a cave.
Yeah, I don't even know what these are. Royal purple? Please don't.
Okay, so 248-539-9797. Text us your favorite color.
Yeah.
I want to know what people's favorite colors are. See if there's a trend at all. Right?
Right.
It doesn't cost more if you like it. It's the most female thing she said all show. I love that. I'm going to pay this guy. I'm going to send this guy.
Listen, here's the thing and here's the reason why I said that. Because there's so many projects that I've done where I've said, okay, fine, I'll just go with, the basic tile or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then after the project, I'm like, I wish I would have spent the $100 more to get what I like. Because in the long run, what does that $100 break down to over whatever period of time when you're looking at that every single day?
$25 pizzas.
Oh my God. Well, I don't eat those, so.
What? Oh my God, I had a pizza disaster this weekend, by the way.
Is there such a thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I ordered a pizza, custom Detroit style. I'm not going to say where. And I ordered my pizza with Italian sausage, fresh mushrooms, and caramelized onions.
I mean, could be a good combo.
No, not good. It was a great combo. And I ordered a pizza well done.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And instead of me getting it DoorDash or delivered, I said, I'm going to come pick it up because I want to get fresh. There's a thing about pizza when it puts in a box, you got to really be careful. I get there, I grab the pizza.
Yeah.
It's a mile from my house. And guess what happens? I get home and I open the pizza and they forgot to put red sauce on it.
Well, what sauce did they put on it?
No sauce.
Oh, or light.
So I was so mad. It's Detroit style. Detroit style, you put the sauce on the top. So now I'm pissed, and I'm like, I call up the place. I'm like, hey, excuse me, I just picked my pizza up, and I ordered a small pie, caramelized onions, fresh mushrooms, and Italian sausage. Well done. And you know what the lady said to me?
Hungry.
You won't believe what she said to me.
What?
I said to her, oh, and by the way, you didn't put any red sauce on my pizza. And I'm going to tell you what she said when we come back.
Okay.
So keep it locked in there, folks. This is the Hire It Done Radio Network. My name's Adam Helfand with Sarah Salles. We'll be right back.
right. So is anyone out there still rocking one of those old circular dial thermostat things? Or perhaps some even an older
Or you have to
version?
kick the furnace to go. I don't know, yeah, but hey, listen, you just come on and you want to get everything going. You get your hand in front of the old wood burner to check the time of day. Maybe you're still on a sundial. Can gauge temperatures.
That way, who knows? We're just kidding. But modern thermostats can make a huge difference in comfort and, my favorite thing, savings.
Yeah.
Our home improvement insider, Adam Helfman of Hire It Done, shows us which of these high-tech gadgets is right for your lifestyle.
A programmable thermostat can help you rake in the savings, but guess what? There's a hitch. You've got to actually pick one that you're going to use. According to a study, 90% of homeowners who have a programmable thermostat don't ever use it or even know how to use it. Let's find the right thermostat for your house. There are several types of programmable thermostats, each with its own distinctive scheduling style. The first one I recommend is a 7-day programmable thermostat. It's best for individuals or families with erratic schedules. Since this is the most flexible option, it lets you program a different heating and cooling schedule for each day of the week. Another thermostat you should consider is the 511 programmable thermostat. It has one heating and cooling schedule for the week, plus you can schedule a different heating and cooling plan for Saturday and Sunday. If budget is an issue and you still want to save money, I recommend the 1-week programmable thermostat. This allows you to set one heating and cooling plan that will be repeated daily for the entire week. If you're ready to supercharge your savings, I recommend you get a Wi-Fi thermostat. It connects to the internet in your house and allows you to control the temperature of your home wherever you're at around the world. The latest and greatest Wi-Fi thermostats have what they call a smart away mode. It uses the GPS locator in your phone to detect when you come and go, adjusting the temperature accordingly to save energy and maximize comfort. Another feature in your Wi-Fi thermostat is what we call the feels like temperature. Similar to the feels like temperature in a weather report, it takes into account temperature and humidity to make your home feel exactly like you want it. Another great feature of the Wi-Fi thermostat is the Allergen Defender. It monitors the air quality and the pollen levels of your local zip code and automatically turns the fan on to clean your home's air when the outdoor levels are high. Here's a tip. When setting your thermostat back, the Department of Energy says that you can save about 3% for every degree you set your thermostat back over an 8-hour time period.
This is cool stuff. Adam Helfman is here from HireItDone.com. It's good to have you back.
Always, yeah.
I didn't know my thermostat would know where I am before Susan does.
I know.
That's great.
They're smart.
Yeah.
It's you know, they're called the Internet of Things today.
Right.
Welcome back. This is Hire It Done. My name's Adam Helfman with Sarah Sells in studio. Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning.
What's going on?
Just another day in paradise.
Right. So text us 248-539-9797. Want to know your favorite color. In the meantime, I've got a couple questions. Hey, Adam, I'm finishing my garage and adding insulation. I can't find an honest answer to this question. Is faced bat insulation considered a vapor barrier? Was wondering your views. Okay, so here's the thing. When the paper on the side of the insulation is supposed to go on the warm side of the wall. So let's say you have an inside wall, and before you drywall, the paper is more of a barrier. In your garage, not necessary. The wall that the garage touches the house with, that's where you want craft face insulation. But you don't need it on the other walls. So my opinion is because you said garage,
Yep.
is you don't need it on the walls. Just put it on the wall that touches the house. Otherwise, you put just regular open face or uncraft face insulation. That's just my opinion.
That's good to know.
It's a question. Yeah, those came in. Green so far, favorite color. That's my favorite color, as you know.
I mean,
you're a blue person, right?
when it comes to house, I'm a very neutral person, whether it's a dark neutral or a light neutral. If that makes sense.
Of course.
Yeah.
So either way, someone just texted in live or tech. Are you taking questions on siding and gutters? Yeah. Siding and gutters, just let us know what you want so we can do that. So, what else, Sarah? What do we got going on?
This week?
Yeah.
So pulling the permits, and I need to start roughing in this week.
Cool. That was
Yeah.
cool. And we left off the break, and we left people on a cliffhanger.
Oh, with your pizza.
Correct.
Okay, what happened?
It's so important. So I ordered a pizza. Let me just reset this. I ordered a pizza,
Yeah.
4-square Detroit style, from a pop-up pizza place. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Which I live in Bloomfield Hills, so they did a new pizza place that just popped up. And but it's my second pizza from them. The first pizza was amazing. So I order a pie,
Yeah.
small pie, and I said Italian sausage, caramelized onions, fresh mushrooms, well done. I go there, rush there to get it because I like it hot out of the oven, and I run home. I didn't open it to look at it.
Yeah.
So I get home and I open it, and there's no red sauce on my pizza. Total fail, total aggravation. So I'm like, you know what? I don't feel like driving back there. I was too lazy. So what happens? I call the lady. Hey, I just was there and picked up a pizza. She goes, okay. And I go, I ordered, this small pie, sauce, Italian sausage, caramelized onions, fresh mushrooms. Well done. She goes, yeah. I go, they didn't put any red sauce. She says to me, well, you didn't ask for it.
You're like, but that's the way it's supposed to come.
I'm like, what? I have to ask for? You put cheese on it. Did I say cheese? You put this bread on it. I mean, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to fight with the lady. Look, the whole world went COVID crazy, right? In fact, this time last year, we didn't even know the world was going to change.
I know.
Right? So I got my pizza with no red sauce. So now I'm thinking to myself, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Well, MacGyver Helfman decided to improvise.
You did.
I said, oh, I know what to do.
Okay.
I went into my pantry. I found a jar of pizza sauce.
And then you just dump that sucker right on top.
So here's what I did. I had a shush. It's called a shush. I turned the oven on. I like to let the oven preheat. You can't put it on the oven and stick it. You got to let it preheat. There's a little technology science to this. Okay. Then I smeared. A smear is a wipe. I smeared the pizza sauce on top of my well-done pizza.
Okay.
So it's a little bit technical because you don't want to overcook the pizza. But I wanted to warm up the pizza sauce.
Yeah.
So what I did was I smeared the pizza sauce on the pizza. Okay. Then the oven hit 425 degrees. And then I stuck it in the oven just so the heat will heat up the pizza sauce. Are you following me so far, Sarah?
I got it.
And then I kept opening and peeking. Finally, about 8 to 12 minutes in between there.
It was right where it was supposed to be.
Oh, was it ever? Was it ever?
Yeah, I don't like a lot of sauce, so I don't eat pizzas like that.
Okay, but you're not normal.
I know.
Okay, so let's forget about what you like for right now. This is pizza healthy style.
Yeah.
This is me. So now, my question is, how did the pizza taste?
Perfect.
One bite, everyone knows the rules, okay? First of all, it was a solid, it was a 9.1.
Wow.
Maybe an 8.9, but a 9.1.
Okay.
Almost Freddie the Pizza Man score. And it was so good that maybe I'm ordering pizza for no sauce from now on.
Really?
And then coming home,
and then you're going to do your own?
I'm going to shush it myself. Because remember, Detroit style pizza, the sauce is on top over the cheese.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, maybe I'm onto something. What do you think, Sarah?
I can't see you doing that each time. It's too much work for you.
Oh, I was hoping you'd come over and do it for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hey, listen, it was a good pizza. Like, really good. Okay. But anyways, okay, so do you have any contractor plans this weekend? Or this week? Do you hire any contractors or anything?
Yeah. Subcontractors coming over for the roof, for
Are you getting
installation.
What kind of roofing are you going to do? You have a 4-layer tariff, right?
Yeah.
Have you ordered the roof yet, or you got a guy?
No, not yet. So I have a quote on a metal and I have a quote on an asphalt. So we'll see. Not sure which one I'm going to do yet.
Okay, so my question to you is, who have you gotten quotes from? Or are you getting quotes still?
No, I'm still getting quotes.
Have you called the Hire It Done guys?
Yeah, of course. But I do need to start. I do need to start the rough in this week.
You're out in where is it? Saint something.
St. Clair, yeah.
Are you in like?
You act like I live in the UP.
Well, by the way, you've been on the show like 4, 5, 6 times now.
Oh, more than that, yeah.
How long? 6 times.
At
7
least,
times.
Yeah.
Okay. Have I been invited to St. Clair yet?
Yes.
I have.
Yes. And I think it's
Whatever.
recorded that I invited you and said, please come up and check it out and see what I got myself into.
I got you. So let's plan it. Make it put it in the calendar. That way, make it easy.
For your day trip.
Well, I'll get up early. I'll maybe look at the airports near you.
Oh my gosh. Take your helicopter in. It's like a 45-minute ride.
Okay, so we have one of our listeners, James Eckel. What is the recommendation on siding? Composite, vinyl, cedar, metal? So that's a good question.
That is a good question.
So let's talk about it. So first of all, the best siding, Sarah, you know what the best siding is for your house?
The one that's installed properly.
Bam!
See, I listened.
This lady goes right to the front of the home improvement class.
Yep.
Sarah, you get a star today.
Thank you.
Sarah Sal's just got the question right. See, the propaganda works. The best siding is the siding that's installed properly. Good job. So now, James, Mr. Eckel, he wants to know if it's composite, vinyl, or cedar. So here's or metal. Listen, it depends on what kind of house you have.
Yeah.
Right now, premium vinyl siding, even though I will vinyl, let me just tell you, premium vinyl siding installed right is the best way to go.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you why. It lasts a long time.
Forever.
You need vinyl siding that's solid color, meaning when you scratch it or gash it, it's solid throughout. There's
Yeah.
other vinyls that have white underneath the color. You want solid color. And then you can add insulation panels, bat insulation or foldable, behind the siding to give you a better R value, and it looks good. Metal siding, I'm not a fan of. Cedar, it's super expensive, plus you have to maintain it over the years.
It looks amazing on the right house, but the maintenance people don't love.
So my opinion is vinyl siding done right. Now, here's the thing. Finding good vinyl siding companies, so difficult.
I've heard that.
Like, extremely difficult.
Yeah,
So
I've heard that.
that's one of those things that you got to watch out for. But hey, it is what it is. Shout out to Todd Herzig.
Hey, Todd.
Pleasant Ridge Flooring is what it's called. I don't know how real that is. Adam, always get your pizza half baked, then finish cooking it at home. It's always perfect. Try Bomberitos, the best pizza on the east side. What you don't finish, you can freeze and reheat. It's perfect twice. Steve in Grosse Pointe Woods. You know what? I've never been to Bomberitos.
It's so good.
You been there?
It's one of my favorites.
I've never been there.
Hello, East Sider.
Sarah's on the east side.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I mean, you know that.
I didn't. I'm a West Sider.
I know.
Okay, well, look at that. Wasn't so. Okay, so hiring contractors is not easy this year.
No.
I don't want to scare everyone, but you better, if you're thinking of a project, listen, here's the best part. It doesn't cost you to call a contractor.
Right.
So if you're thinking of getting it done, but you're serious, don't waste any our contractors don't want their time wasted, but they're there and they all know. I tell them, if you're going to work with Hire It Done, homeowners who call you up and say, listen, I'm not sure I'm going to do this. I'm wondering how much it costs to do this, or that. Let me just say this. You really have to understand that getting your timing correct is important. Because I'm already talking to my contractors and I'm like, hey guys, what do you got going on? Well, I can't start a kitchen for 12 weeks. I can't do this. I can't do that.
Yep.
So that's where we're at. Anyways, if you want a good contractor, just go to hireitdone.com, click on Find Our Contractors. We had a great show today. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Sarah, good job.
You.
Appreciate you.
We'll
chat with everyone next Saturday. Have an awesome weekend.
See you
Don't
then.
forget, hireitdone.com.